Hi, I'm Jen. I look a little weird right now, don't I? That's better. I want to talk to you today a little bit about my problem, my eyesight. I have amblyopia, esotopia, congenital nystagmus, and optic nerve hypoplasia. All of those conditions combine to make me legally blind. Amblyopia is wandering eye. Okay, so my mind is not the only thing that wanders. Esotopia is lazy eye. So my eyes can be lazy, but I can't? Congenital nystagmus. That's astigmatism from birth. And optic nerve hypoplasia? Well, a normal, healthy optic nerve is about as big around as a pencil lead and dark pink. Doctors say mine are very, very pale and very, very thin. On the right, it's barely hanging by a thread. That means I have light perception only in my right eye. I can tell you if the light's on or if the light's off. With correction, on a good day, my eyesight is 20/70 in the left. No change in the right. It's been that way since I was born. And sometimes I wish it was different. And sometimes it is what it is. So, what does this all mean? Well, for me it doesn't really mean a whole lot. But it does mean I don't drive. I can't drive. Sometimes not driving is totally for the birds. Well, worse than the birds, but you know what I mean. So, my light is changing. There we go. So, I deal with it. I do the best I can. And a lot of times people forget. And to be honest, I love it when they forget. Because it means that they see beyond my glasses. They see me. They see who I am, what I want to do, what I am doing, and what I have done. And that's important. Because people with a disability, regardless of if it's a visual problem or mobility or hearing, they want to be known for what they do, for who they are, not for what they might have. And that's no different with me. I like it when people forget, because that means they know who I am. That means I'm one of the crew. I'm one of the crowd. I'm me. Despite, or maybe because of my eyesight, I knit, I crochet, I write. Boy, do I write. I read. I cook. I can take care of myself. I can do housework. I can ride a bike. Not very well, but I can ride a bike. I can sort of roller skate. I don't do it very often, but it can happen. I prefer to stay in one piece, so it doesn't happen very often. And there have been, over my life, there have been some people who say that, "Oh, Jen, you need to learn how to drive. What if there's an emergency?" Well, I can call 911 and get them the help they need faster and safer than if I drove. If I was behind the wheel, that would be an emergency. One time a few years ago, my youngest niece said, "Jen got in the car and drove to the picture show." No, drove to the magic show. Honey, that would be the magic show. In fact, I wrote a poem about that called Diagnosis Defined. I had planned to read it to you at the beginning of this video, but I never could find it. Okay, that's not quite correct. I do know where it is, but it's not accessible to me at this moment. There's a difference in that. So, I got to wondering what people think whenever they hear that somebody is legally blind or visually impaired. That doesn't mean we're all blind. Not completely blind, anyway. Just like hearing loss, with vision problems, it's kind of a scale. It's a variety. I have a friend who is also legally blind, and she has a guide dog. A beautiful golden retriever. I don't. There are people who have similar vision to mine who use a white cane. Again, I don't. Sometimes I wonder if I should, especially since I have zero depth perception. And sometimes that is a problem, especially whenever I'm going up and down stairs in a place that is not familiar to me, because I can't see how tall the stairs are. I can't see the rough ground. I can't see cracks in the sidewalk, really. So, a cane might help that. And then again, it might not. Everyone is different. You can't say, oh, Jen, so-and-so over here is legally blind too, so you'll get along great, or you have a lot in common, or what works for her will work for you. No. No. Would I say because you don't wear glasses that you're exactly the same as somebody down the road? Does that make sense? It doesn't to me. And I don't think it would to you either. So, whenever you do, for example, a picture on Instagram, just give it a little extra thought and put an image description in there too. Because even if someone can see it, that doesn't necessarily mean they can see everything in it. And it also does not mean that any words on any text on the image are readable to everybody. So there might be some people with no vision problems who would appreciate the image description also. And that's really all I have to say today. There might be more another time. I'll talk to you later.